What if I tell you that you can cure any illness you have? Cancer, Parkinson's, Alzheimer, any illness with the power of your mind? Because I did. Hi, my name is Niket Nanaiki. I study all things neuroscience. Let's do it.
Did you know that you can heal your body with the power of your mind? It's not just a saying, it's a reality demonstrated clearly in the incredible story from 1957. A terminally ill man, Mr. Wright, was out of options, his cancer too advanced. But his unwavering belief in an experimental drug set a miracle in motion. His massive tumors started to shrink dramatically. However, when reports doubted the drug's effectiveness, his cancer came back. But here's where it gets fascinating. His belief in a stronger version of the drug, which was just distilled water, resulted in his cancer receding once again. Through sheer belief, Mr. Wright manifested his own recovery. This power of the mind, it's more than just thought, it's a testament to the law of attraction. You are a beacon of energy, attracting what you focus on. Will it be health, wealth, happiness? The choice is yours. Remember, your thoughts have immense power. Your beliefs have the ability to shape your reality.
The first thing I did was I never named it. I never named it. Till today, I call it the illness. I still don't call it by its name. Ever. I never give it the power. When the doctors did a biopsy and they told me, okay, here's what we're going to do to get you to the healthier version of you, to get you back. All I was thinking sitting in that doctor's office, Dr. Ida, we actually became really good friends, was I did this. I manifested this. I did this. I caused this illness. So if I'm the one who did it, if I'm the one who gave it to myself, I can reverse it with the same mind that caused it. So I told Dr. Ida, just give me 6 months to tackle this by myself and see what I can do. No medication, no treatment. Give me 6 months. Before I continue, I want to say this. If you're sick right now with cancer, ALS, Alzheimer, Parkinson, please follow your doctor's orders. I don't want a bunch of doctors to come on here, especially oncologists, and say I'm giving the wrong advice. Please follow your doctor's orders, do your treatments. I'm just telling a story of what worked for me. That night, I went online to Reddit and I started searching for everyone who's ever been diagnosed, just reading a bunch of stories. And I ran into a story of a gentleman who in 1993, he was diagnosed with stage 4 prostate cancer. And the doctor told him, you have cancer. And he looked the doctor dead in the eye and said, I don't have cancer. The doctor said, yeah, you do. He goes, no, I don't. And he got in his car, went home, bought a ticket around the world, traveled, drank, danced. 33 years later, he's still alive. He never went back to the doctor. He never got any treatment. He just told his mind. He simply told his mind that he was not sick. And I noticed the same thing with me. When I would think about it, which I would never name, the illness, my body will get tightened. But when I chose to keep filming, I kept filming for you guys. At the time I was teaching financial literacy. I kept filming. I filmed 3 videos a day. I did not know that I was sick. I just kept filming. I just kept pounding out content every single day. Here's the thing. Neuroscience tells us your brain is an amplifier. Whatever you focus on, it wires itself around it. You focus on fear and your amygdala fires, flooding your body with stress hormones. And what causes the C word? Stress. So if you're thinking about it, guess what you're doing? You're adding more stress. The lump will keep getting bigger. It will keep spreading faster. But when you focus on life, on joy, on what still works and still is, you're still alive, your brain releases oxytocin and dopamine, the chemistry of repair, resilience, and recovery. The quiet miracle of healing is that he didn't focus on him having the C word. He focused on his life. He chose to go drink the finest wine around the world, to travel, to smile, to laugh. And 33 years later, he's 87 years old now, he's still alive. Let's bring psychology into this, the placebo effect. We all know this. Science calls it a mystery. Even science cannot explain placebo effect. Till today, they cannot explain it. I call it a mirror. I call it the world is mirroring you back to you. It's the proof that belief alone can trigger healing. When a patient believes a pill will work, even if it's just sugar, Their brain releases endorphins, immune cell activates, and pain subsides immediately. That's not delusion. That's your mind showing you who's really in charge. Your belief is the medicine. No chemotherapy, no radiation, no medication can beat what God gave you. What's up here? None. So here's what I did, and 5 easy steps. When I got diagnosed, I told 3 people and 3 people only, and I said, we are never going to speak about this again. I told my best friend, the girl who made fun of my hair, and 1 other person. And I said, I just want to tell you, just in case, because I'm going to go the holistic route, but we will never discuss this again. You will treat me the same. You will talk to me the same. You will go out to eat the same. Nothing will change. And they respected that. Step 1, I became friends with nature. Funny enough, the tree huggers, they were ahead of the time, okay? Talking to trees actually helped. It sounds woo-woo, but it does. Science backs this up. The trees release compounds called phytonicides that lowers cortisol. It strengthens your immune system and calms your nervous system. When you sit with nature, barefoot on earth, like I am right now, I'm barefoot right now, back against a tree, your body literally syncs with the planet's frequency and it resonates. You remember your original rhythm, and that's peace. Number 2, I listen to healing frequencies every day for 6 months. I cut out hip-hop out of my life completely, and I love hip-hop. I'm a hip-hop connoisseur. But the frequencies in that music, it is of the devil. I cut it out immediately out of my life, and I listen to healing frequencies on YouTube only. Your cells respond to vibration. Frequencies like 528 Hz or love frequency on YouTube, 432 Hz, they can reduce anxiety and they can promote repair of your cells. You can repair your own cells with the music. I made shifts in my brain waves from beta, stress, into alpha and theta, which is rest and regeneration. I'll put on my headphones and I will listen to healing frequency music every single day for 6 months. Number 3, I eat to alkalize. Dr. Sebi, which I'm sure we all know by now, the government took him out because he discovered the cure for the C word. Dr. Sebi believed diseases can't survive in alkaline environments. His approach centered around natural, unprocessed foods, leafy greens, tea, sea moss, avocados, and quinoa. And I also drank a lot of soursop. Soursop tea is so good for you if you're battling any illness. It's not about being perfect. It's about remembering that food carries frequency. Why do you think they feed us all this junk in this country? Why? So we can keep coming back to the hospital. Food has frequency. 4, forgive to free the body. Science has proven that every time someone has the C word, they're usually going through some kind of betrayal and they can't forgive someone. And that unforgiveness is what usually leads to the C word. It's not a coincidence that it happened to me after I got canceled. It's not a coincidence. When you practice unforgiveness, it is an emotional acid for your body. It eats away at your peace. Neuroscience shows that when you forgive, your vagus nerve activates, calming inflammation and restoring coherence between your brain and your heart. Forgiveness is the fastest way to raise your frequency. And last but not least, visualize yourself completely healthy. I've said this ad nauseum. The body and the brain cannot tell the difference between visualization and what's happening in real life. So I chose to visualize myself healthy every day, laughing, smiling, healed. And I chose to see myself with a full hair because even though I wasn't going through treatment, the stress was eating my hair alive. So when I get compliments about my hair, I take it so to heart. I'm so grateful because I didn't have hair in 2024. You can go watch my videos. I had no edges, I had no hair. And I will imagine myself having full luscious hair. I would imagine myself very healthy and very strong. My body had no choice but to catch up to that. Our body listens to everything we eat, we speak, we think about 24/7. So 6 months later, I went to Dr. Ida. I was on the phone with my aunt, my mom, I think my sister. And I said, okay, I'm back. Tell me what's the next step. And she said, we don't know what happened, but it looks like all you're gonna need is just a couple surgeries and you will be fine. I'm gonna cry. I did that. I did that. I did that. If I can do it, so can you. Our mind is so powerful. You guys, our mind is so powerful. And I want to say this for anyone that's sick right now. You're safe. You're whole. You're healing. What you water grows. And sometimes the most radical form of medicine is to pick joy. Pick joy, no matter how bad things look right now. If you're in that hospital bed, if you're going through chemotherapy, you're going through radiation, the doctors have said, there's no way out, this is it. You're in a hospice. Still pick joy. You can turn things around. And I want to finish with this. Doctors are brilliant. Yes, they are. Oncologists are brilliant. Yes, they are. They went to school for 12 years. I'm going to school to be a neuroscientist. I know. It's not easy to become a doctor. But they don't have the answer. They don't. Only he does. Tell your brain that you're not sick. No matter how sick you are, just tell your brain you're not sick. Because once your brain believes it, the body will follow. And once the body follows, you will be fine. Faith is the highest frequency a human can practice. I believe in you, and I pray you always believe in yourself. Stay fabulous. Bye-bye.